Homer became an undercover police officer and infiltrated the underworld. He was sent to prison after disguising himself. The prison guard intentionally tripped Louie. Homer immediately knocked down the guard's dining plate. They dragged Homer into a room to pretend to be punished. The guards start beating the steak. Homer couldn't bear to hear the steak being beaten and let out a painful scream. That made the mafia trust Homer. So Fat Tony himself came to invite Homer to escape with him. The wall collapsed when he touched it. Fat Tony brought Homer to mourn his deceased wife. It made Homer miss Marge even more. Fat Tony thought Homer was sharing his grief. So Fat Tony put Homer through one last test, and that was to burn down Moe's tavern. Just as Homer was about to carry out his plan, Moe blew up his own saloon. At this point, Fat Tony had completely trusted Homer. He cut open Homer's hand and dripped blood on the photo. Homer was officially in the mafia. He was touched by Fat Tony's passion for him. Then Fat Tony brought him to the beach to make a big deal, but their conversation was being overheard by the police. Homer advised Fat Tony to get out of there. Fat Tony suddenly realized that Homer was an undercover cop. He was so sad that he had a heart attack and died. Homer hugged Fat Tony and cried. He went to Fat Tony's grave to confess.
Wake up, Homer.
Fat Tony.
This man was Fat Tony's cousin, Fit Tony. Homer begged Fit Tony to kill him, but Fit Tony finally chose to let Homer live on with Fat Tony's memory. Fit Tony took his cousin's place. He was under a lot of stress and he started overeating, and that's how he ended up becoming Fat Tony.